Hello there, and welcome to some Game of Thrones on Crusader Kings 2. We are going to be playing in the Feast for Crows scenario, which is a scenario based after the television series starts. It's about the area where the series is up to, but the series took an alternate way, an alternate route. So this is going to hold a lot of spoilers if you intend to read the books at some point, or if you are not fully catched up to date on the show. This again is going to cause a lot of spoilers, so go away now and come back another time if you are not wanting to be spoiled on anything. But for those of you who do not care, we are going to be playing as Lord Commander Jon Snow. Up here in the north, you see there is a lot of winter up here in the north, and we are going to have to fix this winter. So let us get to it. We're going to be playing in Iron Man mode, despite all of the potential issues it'll bring. I'm not going to be playing with this, not at all. Education costs, is there low? Low, good. That should be enough. We'll play like this. Iron Man, the Night's Watch. Yes, playing as Iron Man mode. Very, very risky, especially when you are trying to tell a story. Oh, dynastic stability is off. That's a shame. I have to sort everything out another time. But this is not a major thing for this series, is it? Playing as the Night's Watch. Anyway, here we are. We are Jon, the man with the curly hair. We have a strong claim on the north because, well, everybody else is dead, apart from Arya, apparently, but even she is not the real Arya. No, she is not. Which is why you see there are two Aryas. Yes, because one is not really Arya. It's the fake Arya that they married to Ramsay Bolton down in Winterfell to try and legitimate the Bolton claim on the north. Anyway, there's a bit of a fight going on in the north. Roose here is fighting against Stannis, the Lord of the Stormlands. He's quite far away from the Stormlands, and all of his castles are barely manned. So good luck to him. But he is joined by not the Karstarks. The Karstarks are fighting against him. The Umbers are neutral. The Glovers are fighting alongside Stannis. The Reeds are neutral, and the Clansmen are all fighting alongside Stannis, and so the Marmonts. So there you go, this is how it lines up currently. Foresters, you're fighting against Stannis, you ruined man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway, let us get to sorting out what we have to do. We need a new Spymaster. Cotterpike. Why the hell not? Davos, Porfer, Janos, Lint, we would not trust that man at all. Okay, let's go with this man here, this Cotter. And a court decision will go for Aemon Targaryen. Now, these people all need jobs. Pacify, Burn Marsh, yes. Pacify, improve defenses, oversee the realm. No, yes, pacify the area. First Ranger Ronald Harkley would like you, good sir, if you could organize the army. Very good. First Builder Ophel, please administer the holdings. Everybody else, just do what you are supposed to do. Excellent. Minor titles. We need a designated regent. Dennis Mallister, sure thing. Bodyguards. It's always good to have bodyguards. They die in of you. Duncan Liddell. You do very good. Alistair Thorne could not be trusted. Janos Lint could not be trusted. Who could we trust? Edison Toilette, of course. Who else can we... Glendon Hewitt, we'll trust you. That could do for bodyguards. Personal Stewart, however. Garrett Tussle, sure, why the hell not? And a court tutor. Somebody good at learning. Aemon Targaryen, very, very good. Any better commanders? Yes, we can get Alistair Thorne to be a commander. Sure, that fits into everything there. Cancel is all set, and we need an ambition. Our original ambition is going to be becoming exalted among men. Sure, why the hell not? And we are going to currently focus on the war. Special actions available. Castle Black will be set as our main focus. And we'll ignore these for now. In fact, no, fuck it. Let's just get a couple more bodyguards. Jack Crab and Matthew Cole Hesse. Sure, why not? There's still... No, there's not. Excellent. So we will start the clock and the events will unfold. As declared for our cause. Very good, Magna Sigurd. I am indeed. North remembers, yes, we'll have a blood feud with Houses Lannister and Frey. Now you see, Lord Commander John, I declared my brother left no true-born sons. Basically, Stannis here believes that Robert died without legitimate heir and that he is the true king. And that would see the Lannister children on the throne. So we are in a blood feud with the Lannisters, so I believe we should support Stannis with this. I should have known. So we're going to go ahead and click that. I have a new heir. Winton Stout. He is incapable. That is not perhaps the best man for the job. Court Physician. Oh, did Aemon die? Aemon Targaryen has died, so we're going to be needing a new Maester as soon as we can. Could we perhaps take Sam? Court Tutor. We can make Sam the tutor, surely. There goes Sam. Samwise the Brave. Excellent, so we have these 1,000 men here. Ah. The wall is mine. With the aid of Stannis Baratheon, we have repelled the wildlings, and now have been chosen by my brothers as the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. Stannis' struggle for the Iron Throne continues, however, and he proposes I be his Lord of Winterfell. So Stannis here would like to help northern families rally to his cause. He would like a Stark to place as the Lord of Winterfell and the North. I am the closest thing he has to a Stark. I am the illegitimate son of Eddard. And he believes he can legitimize me and make me the new Lord of the North. I, however, did swear an oath to the Night's Watch. However, it is what I have always wanted. We could leave the Night's Watch and join Stannis. Now, I did swear an oath, but as the King of the North, I can provide the Night's Watch with far more support than I can offer them as a man here by myself. I can take myself away from the Night's Watch and give them 10,000 in return. We can use the North as the sworn ally to the Night's Watch. All of the northern armies can go and defend the wall if I become the Lord of the North. At the moment, we have no support from the North. So I believe that everybody, if I tell them this plan, will support me. So I'm going to join with Stannis. And I will be offered a wife, a wildling princess. She is a very beautiful woman, apparently. A wildling princess. Now that would... Ah. Don't mind if I do. Did Lord Malister die? He did. Oh, well. I could marry this northern gal. Far northern gal. This wildling gal. And that would help us solidify an alliance with the wildlings. However, the Northmen might not like that so much. So I am going to deny that offer there. Now, I do have my wildling army. That is currently all I'm able to have. I have a little bit of money, but I will not be able to fund terribly many people to come over and join me in my struggle. None at all. But now we have to sort out everything else. Who do I have in my court at all? We have hardly anybody in our court. Mossfort. Yeah. So we are going to attempt to find some new gentlemen to join us. Some good soldiers who are willing to join the Starks. Bit of my culture, of course. Umbers. The Umbers are more than happy to join us. I will invite several Umbers to my cause. The Umbers are throwing their full support behind the Starks, apparently. At least these Umbers are. The main Umber army might not be able to, but these Umbers at the very least will. There is a Car Stark who is willing to support the Starks. We will take him in. And there is a Leona Car Stark. She too will be invited to the court. Excellent. Now, as for the other gentleman... another North woman, but she is a Bolton defector. A Bolton defector would like to join. We'll invite him to our court. More Bolton defectors. Excellent. Invite them to court. They are not spies, they are defectors from Boltons. A Car Stark defector. Very good. Another Car Stark defender. Very defector, I should say, not defender. Definitely not a defender. Excellent. More defectors from the Boltons. Terrific. Commander of Winterfell. No, this man is a commander of the North. Excellent. One more defector. So we'll await these defectors' arrivals. I'm riding forth to see my father and brothers avenged, and many men are inspired by my cause. Many of my sworn brothers have sworn allegiance to me. Even bands of wildlings have vowed to slay my enemies. Excellent. Our army grows ever larger. More people have joined my court here. Wildlings. You'd like to offer me a position of commander. I will decline it, as I am leading my own forces, or I'm going to be leading my own forces once I get my own forces together. Excellent, I now have a maester as well. It appears the Umbers have sided with Stannis. So have the Risewells here, so have the Slates, so have the gentlemen down here, the Reeds and the Mandleys. They're all joining our side, probably because there is a Stark in charge now. Now we're just getting all of our defectors to join to our court. Excellent. Defectors will be welcomed. North Carstark is now my court. My heir, I should say. Excellent. Whose court is he in? He is in my court. Wait, what? Mors is now my heir. That's not what I thought would happen. Excellent. Well, now I have my court together. We shall arrange everybody who we can. The Castellan will be Baron Carstark. The Justice Sir will be Mors Crowfoot. The Master at Arms will be Malador Umber. The Treasurer will be Howland. Our Spy Master will be Hofer Umber. My Maester will be this fellow, and my Priest will be Donar. Excellent. As for my designated Regent, he'll be a man of nobility. Baron Carstark. As for bodyguards, I'll make a wildling bodyguard, as I trust my dear wildlings. My legal border crossers and some Northmen will join in with them. Willis, you are a good fighter, are you not? Hey, good enough. The Mass of the Horse, we will make that to be Tech here. The Mass of the Hunt will be Drick. The High Almona will be Hofer Umber. The Cupbearer will be a man I trust most, or Baron Carstark, apparently. Now, my commanders will be Tyke here, the Wildling Forces. Mors Umber. Willis, the Northman. And Hofer Umber. These people will be my generals. Now, I will lead here from the center. We'll have Tyke lead the Wildling Forces from the flank. We are going to march towards Winterfell. We do not have enough men by ourselves, so we're going to march down to Winterfell and hopefully meet with other forces. Oh, excellent. All of these minor houses have joined us. Let us have a look at the war screen here. Yes, everyone. But we are also defending against Aegon's conquest here, which is a huge shame. But that's for the Stormlands. The Stormlands can come later. Our main concern here is the north. A new heir again, High Priest. Now we could go to Ironrath. Go to Ironrath. We're surrounded by our allied forces on all sides. Now we could attempt to lead a siege on Winterfell, but we're going to have to wait a very long time until we have enough men to besiege it. We might be at risk of an ambush until then. Allow allied armies to join. I am not in command, unfortunately. Yes, maybe we will have to go somewhere else. I would like a fight. We could besiege Evering. We'll go over there. The command of my liege's army should be reserved for those of high status, like the likes of Sir Roland Storm. I am satisfied. He is an able commander, and I do not want to be in charge of Stannis' armies. Yeah, why have they relieved the siege of the Dreadfort? We must secure the north before we go elsewhere, Stannis. Ah, the Dornish. Stannis' war for the Iron Throne is going to be quite an issue if you lose the Stormlands, Stannis. We must secure these lands. We'll start by taking Evering. But we need all of these armies to unite, besiege elsewhere. Excellent, I gain better army. Nonsense. Now we could take Evering now. We could wait. We could take it now. We'll wait. We do not need to risk our men's lives unnecessarily. High Point is also well defended. Education. This guy, we don't... just a very bare essentials for his kid's education. He is not a Stark. He's not one of our own. Excellent. We have secured some territory. Now we will move on to the Dreadfort and hopefully we'll have aid. Or we might not even need aid. We have 20 more men than they do. Is that 19? Ah, no, it's a fair few more. Excellent, we'll besiege the Dreadfort. Hopefully somebody can join us to speed up the process. It looks like Stannis has fled south. Or not fled, but marched south to deal with the Lannister forces, in which he's doing a very good job. He appears to be defeating some armies, but not all of them. What is this that has occurred? A new bodyguard. Somebody has died. Robert, you are now a bodyguard. Congratulations. Yes, Stannis, your armies are losing. Okay, maybe they are winning. Still, Stannis, you must be careful. We need your men up here. Ah, we have lost our siege there and nearly been ambushed. We've actually lost a fair few men here as well. We'll go over here and join the Umber forces. And they can potentially join us. Potentially. It would appear not. But we will go over and we'll face these forces of our enemies alongside our allies. Everybody is arriving. Excellent. We'll commence this battle against these treacherous whores, these Roderick Risewells of the world. And we'll hopefully defeat their forces in their entirety. Excellent. The Battle of Everfort has been won. We are victorious. However, we now have a pop-up here. The Wolf Child. You are out inspecting your lands, accompanied by your best soldiers. As you pass through a shallow gorge lined by low wind-swept trees, you are suddenly alerted to an unusual sound. You order the column to halt and cock your head to listen. Yes, you hear it now, a thin, wailing sound, as if from a puppy dog. You spur your horse forward to try and locate the source of sound, and soon come across a small cave. As you enter, bringing a light into the gloom within, you see a strange sight. A dead female wolf lies near the cave entrance. Traces of disease plainly visible on her carcass. A small human child lays on a bed of grass and leaves near the wolf, wailing in a strange tone that seems almost animal-like to you in this strange place. I can take the child as my own, or I have nothing to do with this. Well, I would not leave a child, but at the same time, it's not really a child with full inheritance rights, is it? But then neither was I. John is not the sort of man who will leave a child to die. Not entirely, and he wouldn't take a child as a bastard either. I believe that this child would be taken in by John. As much as I disagree with the inheritance rights, excellent. It is a bastard. Very good. It is a bastard. Could be legitimized, but will not be. Okay. Well, that will have to do. Now, as for this one man holding out in the castle, we're going to have to deal with him, but it might take a while. Excellent. He has been dealt with. Next stop, he shall take on the Dreadfort. The north is nearly won, but the Stormlands are nearly lost, which is quite the issue indeed. Am I leading this siege here? Apparently not. Stannis, I decline your offers. I am busy in the north. I do not need you forcing me to lead armies in the south. That is completely pointless. Ah, master of strategy. Yes, I shall be indeed. The Boltons are coming with their massed forces. This is worrying. Very worrying. They have 800 more men than we do. We have more throughout the countryside, but we have lost many men to the besiegers. A couple of hundred have died. That is a huge shame. We need these other forces to join us here. Or the Boltons themselves can separate. Now we've lost even more men in this siege. But Dreadfort has been captured. We'll clap the entire family in irons. Excellent. Roose Bolton has been captured, and so has Aegon Targaryen. Very good. Excellent. This should put an end to the war. Excellent. Lord Paramount John of the North is me. We have usurped from these Bolton traitors. Excellent. We have seized the treasury of Ramsay Bolton. Book the engines of war. But that now leaves us with something else. Lord Paramount Stannis has won his war and raised me up as Lord of Winterfell. High Priest Melisandre has been beseeching me, however. John, she is so close you can feel the warmth of her breath. R'hllor is the only true god. A vow sworn to a tree has no more power than one sworn to your shoes. Open your heart and let the light of the Lord come in. Burn these weirwoods and accept Winterfell as a gift of the Lord of Light. I have no right. Winterfell belongs to the old gods. Indeed. Well, we have now become king of the... or not king. We have become Lord Paramount of the North. Lord of Winterfell. And so we are going to end this episode here, and when we come back, we'll deal with the other issues at hand. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support me even further, there's a Patreon link down below, or there is a Discord server. I'll see you guys there. Goodbye.